Meet the young woman behind the new Sexual Assault Survivors Bill of Rights. 25-year-old Amanda Nguyen has just accomplished something momentous. On October 7, 2016, President Barack Obama passed her Sexual Assault Survivors Bill of Rights into law. Following that, Massachusetts Governor Charlie Baker also signed a version of her bill into law at the state level. Amanda, a rape survivor, had been working tirelessly on this important piece of legislation with RISE, the advocacy group she founded, for the past 7 months. We had the chance to chat with her about what kind of impact this all will have. WOMENSHEALTHMAG.com. How did the idea for the bill come about, and what was it like to draft a piece of legislation? Amanda Nguyen, this was originally meant to just be a Massachusetts bill, and it came from a very personal place. I'm a rape survivor, was raped in Massachusetts, and in that state, rape kits can be destroyed at 6 months, even if the statute of limitations is 15 years. This is no longer the case because of this law. Up until this bill was passed, every 6 months, I had to try to save my rape kit from destruction. This is one of the many different ways the criminal justice system lets down rape survivors. In some states, survivors are denied access to their own medical information. In some states, survivors aren't allowed to access their own police reports. And it's quite difficult to find out what your rights are because it differs from state to state. States like California and Texas process rape kits in a timely manner or don't destroy them. So two survivors in 2 different states shouldn't have 2 completely different sets of rights. I sent a mass email to everyone I knew to see who could help me write a Bill of Rights for survivors in Massachusetts. We put our heads together and drafted it within a month, and we worked many months after that to hammer out the details. While working on it, I realized just how much demand there was for this bill, though. In addition to a version being passed in Massachusetts, the President signed the bill into law at the federal level. It took 7 months from introduction to passage, and it passed unanimously in Congress. WHMAG.com. What exactly does the bill include? The federal bill is broken up into 3 pieces. The first piece is rights that pertain to court. The right to have a rape kit that is preserved for the statute of limitations, the right to be notified 60 days before its destruction, the right to access your medical information. The second piece is notification rights. Tease a piece of paper that will tell survivors what their rights are in that state. It sounds basic, but it's so important, especially if you've just gone through a trauma. The third piece is a working group from the U.S. Department of Justice and the Department of Health that assesses the effectiveness of the rights and makes sure the bill is being enforced. After making the federal bill become law, we've been focusing on states across the U.S., because most rapes are adjudicated in state court. We're trying to push state bills out there, and they'd be similar to the federal bill but also include rights that pertain uniquely to every state. So they could include the right to take a shower after a rape kit examination if that ability is available or easily accessible, the right to not be charged for a rape kit, or the right to access a copy of your police report. The good news is that we have seen an incredible amount of momentum. Legislators and activists in local communities are saying, "We want this. We want to adopt this model that we've been hearing about." WHMAG.com. Why was emphasizing the preservation of rape kits so important for you to include in the bill? This is a civil rights issue. Other crimes aren't treated this way. With other crimes, for violent crimes, our evidence wouldn't be destroyed before the statute of limitations. Preserving evidence is important for survivors and law enforcement. That's why we were able to get this passed so quickly. People from all sides support this. The fact that the federal bill passed unanimously, NLY 0.016% of bills since 1989 have passed unanimously on record in both the House and Senate, is huge. WHMAG.com. What's the response been like from the public? We've had thousands of people either write in or email. It's been so incredibly moving. That's what keeps me going. That's what keeps the team going. How much this means to people we've never met before from all 50 states. I'm so excited that so many people have reached out. For anyone who wants to be involved, email us, tweet us, Donate here. So much work to do on so many fronts. This is a solid first step solution, though. It's an incredible step forward and is an issue that no one is taking lightly.